Hey Time Slicers, welcome to Slice Squad Spills. I'm your host, Nikki Wildflower. I went from a basement apartment to a multiple seven-figure empire. Now I'm here to share how you can do it too. Step into our world where efficiency is a lifestyle and we are on the cutting edge, revolutionizing the beauty industry and beyond and maximizing your income. This isn't just a podcast. It's a space for breakthroughs, a community of innovators. Fasten your seatbelt. Your journey to maximum efficiency and prosperity starts right here.
Did you panic? What happened?
Hello and welcome to Slice Squad Spills. This is Nikki Wildflower. I am here with my co-host and sister, Jackie.
Hello, y'all.
And today I'm going after, and I'm very aggressive today. And I'm going after
She really
the
is. I'm scared.
You should be scared of me today. Today's for the nicey, the one who doesn't charge the nicey. This is not nice, guys. The one who doesn't charge a cancellation fee, the one who squeezes everyone in, and the one who's secretly exhausted and resentful and scared to have hard conversations. This one is for you. I want to start by saying this. When a client sends you a message and they're not happy with something that you have done, this is kind of like a side note because it's something that's pissing me off lately. Not that I have a lot of clients that do this, but like a client's going to send you a message, a ChatGPT generated message on what they don't like about what you did. Okay. And then you're going to write back with a ChatGPT generated message. And very obvious. Nobody types like that. And you're going to try to have this conversation back and forth via AI. Get them on an effing call and have a conversation with them like a human. This is my biggest pet peeve right now. I am not doing it.
It's hard. Here's the thing. We've become so attached to like being keyboard warriors as a society because that's just like the way life is right now, that like making a phone call and having a human conversation can feel so scary, but it is quite literally like having an actual voice to voice conversation and coming to a resolution together is one of the most impactful things that you could possibly do.
As somebody who avoided hard conversations for the vast majority of my life because that's how I was raised.
Was raised.
Yeah. I mean, that's really just the story at the end of the day. I have literally gone out of my way and challenged myself to do the hard thing that when somebody has any kind of an issue, we either talk about it in person, on Zoom, or on the phone, because I miss actually talking to humans and actually coming to a resolution without AI.
And we all miss that, like deep down in our core, we miss that. We need that connection.
If your clients love you, but you're starting to hate your own business, this is for you.
Yeah.
And you know, because a lot of you reach out to me at the end of the day and you're like, Nikki, help me. And I'm like, I can, but you got to help yourself. Well, I don't have time to get on a call with you. Make time. Mm-hmm. That's what we do. So here's what your week looks like. So I was on the phone with a client yesterday and they said, okay, I'm booked out for like 4 weeks, but you know, I got like cancellations here and there and time opens up, whatever. I'm like, you doing anything about that? No.
Well, I have a policy, but my person's car broke down on the way.
No worries. It happens. Someone texts and says, any way you could fit me in after work, I can only come in at 6 o'clock, and you take them. You stay late again. A friend slides into your DMs for a quick tone and you charge her half because she supports you in your business. And you're like, don't worry about it. You tell yourself, I just care about my clients. I'm a giver. I want them to feel taken care of. And then you say, that's my problem, Nikki. Like, I'm just a giver. No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm an empath.
No, you're not. You're scared. You're afraid of resentment and rejection is what you are.
You're people pleasing.
Because truly generous is giving to people from a place of overflow, not from an empty cup. And you might not feel like your cup is empty, but it is. So your body is cooked. Your nervous system is fried. You snap at your partner over nothing. You're scrolling like stylist burnout memes and nodding along. Let me be the villain for a second. Your niceness is on charged labor. And your loyalty is avoiding you coming into your leadership. If you are working with clients, you are in a leadership role.
Yeah.
You are
everyone.
Everyone's a leader. You're parenting grown adults with your time and your income. Like they didn't ask for another mother. Okay.
The other side of this too, you're working after hours. You're saying yes to services that you don't actually want to be doing. You're saying yes. You're not putting any boundaries in place for yourself, right? You're not being kind to yourself whatsoever. No. And you're also probably coming from a lack mindset and a scarcity mindset on top of it. I have to take this. And that energy reads, babe. And it's not it. I promise you. You don't need to squeeze in that half off friend's appointment, it's really not actually worth your time at all.
So how many times have you said, like, I'm going to start enforcing my policy next month? Oh, I'm going to, like, eventually this client will have to pay full price. But right now, just new clients. Well, I don't want to make anyone mad. I don't want people to not like me. I don't want people to think I'm greedy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what? If I don't squeeze them in, they'll go somewhere else. Okay. And you get to keep the gold star for being the nice stylist. Like,
and earn half of what you should be earning for that.
You get to be
or
the
$0 because you didn't enforce your policy.
You get to be the one that everybody calls in a panic and that never gets a real day off, like an actual day off. At some point, you decide, do you want to be liked more than you want to be paid?
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, your policies and the way that you allow people to treat you and train them to treat you is answering that question for you. So I'm not telling you that you're going to burn it all down. I want to give you some moves to make in the next 7 days that are actually going to turn this around for you. So if you haven't already, I want you to write a real cancellation policy. Disclaimer, laws are different in every state. I'm not an attorney. I cannot give you legal advice. Anything that you do, any changes that you make in your business are yours alone, and you are responsible for your own actions. Decide the rule. If under 24 hours, 50% of the service, 48 hours, 50% of the service, write it plainly. I have a policy that you can look at. You just DM me the word policy on Instagram. I have one that you could look at and copy because it's pretty in depth. I will do one revision. If I'm sick, it's not the same thing as you being sick. I don't recommend that you take off work for these appointments. This is a luxury. And in the rare case that I do need to cancel on you, I'm not responsible for any income. You're not to come to my chair sick. You have to take ownership over that. And if you have people that don't understand that, maybe they're not
a good fit.
Yeah.
They're not a good fit.
You put it on your booking page, your website, you make sure everybody understands it and signs it.
Email it to your clients. Email it to your existing clients.
I have a late policy, like we might not be able to do the full service. I have you cannot, if you are to change your mind about the service on the day of and say, hey, I only want a root retouch now instead of the full custom color we had booked in, you're still responsible to pay the price.
If your client shows up, you can even put right on your policy. One way to frame it is how Nikki said, if you show up X amount late, then you might not be able to get the full service. Or if you show up X amount late, it's counted as a no-show. If you're 30 minutes late, it's a no-show. You're getting charged 100%. Take the action of writing it. And then the harder part, the next time someone cancels on you last minute, no shows, you're running their card and you're having the hard conversation. And if they push back, you're getting on a call with them. Okay. You're getting on a call with them. Hey, listen, I understand things happen and come up, and this is my time that I blocked out. And this is my policy.
And you're not stealing from them.
No.
You're stopping them from stealing from you.
Literally.
Say no to, and even if they guilt you, this has happened to me multiple times where they're like, but I mean, the chance that this is like, that this would happen to me, like that I cut off my thumb before my appointment is so slim. I mean, like, can't you make an exception this one time? And I'm like, you think you're the only person that has some kind of a emergency. That's not like, I'm not talking like if I'm close with a client and they had like a death or something
in the family.
serious,
Yeah.
like,
it's different.
I'm not an asshole. It's different. But like sick is not an emergency. It's not. Sick is not an emergency. No, I don't want them to come in sick. And that's in my policy too. I still need to protect my own income. Slamming your finger in a door is not an emergency. A flat tire is not an emergency. That is not a reason for me to give my income away, for me to pay them. And then my next move would be enforce it. The first time that somebody cancels late, you charge it. Your hands are going to shake. You're going to overthink it. Do it anyway. You're not stealing from them. You're actually just stopping them from stealing from you. My next move is say no to one squeeze in. This week, when someone says any chance that you can fit me in late, I want you to say, I'm fully booked this week, but I can do.
My next availability is
available.
Yeah.
Full stop. Don't explain it.
No.
Don't even say, I wish I could. Then you sit in the discomfort.
Never explain yourself. With policies, with not working on your days off, you need to not explain. I know you want to. It's the human desire to like want to explain. And again, you're just trying to soften this blow of rejection, right? Or of someone pushing back, or you're avoiding a hard conversation. You don't need to explain to anyone. All you need to do is just state clearly what is. No, I'm unavailable. My next available appointment is, okay, I understand. And my policy is this. And so this is what's going to happen. Period. You don't have to explain to yourself. Do you think the doctor does when they charge you anyway for the appointment that you didn't show up to? Being clear like that is kind. And you do not need to explain yourself. And honestly, when you do explain yourself, you put yourself in a position of like allowing pushback even more and then allowing people to treat
Like
you that way in a continued capacity. Like this is just what it is.
Yeah. So you sit there in the discomfort and you allow yourself to do it because it's like exposure. Rejection.
Exposure therapy is real important. Yeah.
You go home on time for once. Awesome.
Yeah.
Those 3 moves will teach you more about your relationship with your business than any inspirational quote ever will. And they will make you confront the actual issue because it was never the clients, it was you.
Yeah.
It was your willingness to allow it.
It's always our fault when we are not like being truthful and honest about what our capacity is and like what we need to do.
Yep.
Not implementing boundaries is nobody's fault but our own.
So here's what I want you to do. If this episode stung and you're like, I have to fix something, you are closer to changing than the person who's still pretending that everything is fine because it's not fine. It might be. If you're watching this and say, this doesn't resonate, I'm a boundary queen, then I'm excited for you. Good
Great.
for you.
Wonderful.
Good for you, sweetie. But if this stung a little bit, I want you to DM me the word boundaries on Instagram. I will send you my workbook that helped me work through this and helps our clients work through this. Number 2, book a call. My treat. If it makes sense to work together after that, cool. If not, NBD. Doesn't matter. Like, subscribe, keep listening. We appreciate you all. Hope you got something out of this. We sliced our time in half for you today.
I hope you say no next time you actually mean no.
I hope you feel empowered to say no.
Just say it. It feels good once you do it. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Slice Squad Spills. If you're enjoying the show, please subscribe, leave a rating and review on your favorite podcast platform. Your feedback is going to help us improve and attracts more listeners to the show. Please share with your fellow time slicers. And hey, if you're ready to optimize your time and double your income, we've got you covered. Just fill out the brief form linked in the episode notes and let's connect. You can also stay updated with us on all social media platforms by following @Nikki Wildflower. Let's continue slicing our way to success.